Hi everyone. Am I audible? Am I audible? Please reply. Am I audible? Okay. So we start up with the fifth. We are starting up with the fifth paper on History and Civics ICSE 10th standard. Okay, and पहले से ही आपको एक बात बता देती हूँ. I will have to run fast because we want to give you maximum paper solving sessions right now. It's already very high time. Okay, we had planned up for solving up altogether 10 papers, but because of the technical glitch, we couldn't do it today as per what we had promised. Okay, so I start with, I might not be saying hi and hello to all my dear students. So love you all, and I wish you all the very best. Okay, जो चार पेपर सॉल्व हो चुके हैं, please kindly check on the playlist. Even while you're on the way to the exam hall, you can just plug in and keep on revising. Okay. Okay, so I just skip this introductory part and I start. Question number one. If the strength of the house is 350 members, the quorum will be dash. A. 36 members. B. 40 members. C. 60 members. D. 35 members. So the correct answer for this question will be 35 members. Okay. So if at all the question would have been 550 members, the quorum will be 55 members. So keep this in mind. Okay. We go ahead. Question number 2. Lok Sabha 550. Rajya Sabha how many members? A. 250. B. 545. C. 500. D. 350. And the correct answer for this question is A. 250. Lok Sabha 550. Rajya Sabha 250. Question number 3. How many members of the Rajya Sabha retire once every 2 years? A. 1/6. B. 1/4. C. 2/3. D. 1/3. And the correct answer for this question is 1/3. So 1/3 members of the Rajya Sabha retire once every 2 years. Question number 4. Residuary power refers to the power to make laws on subjects which are in the dash. A. Union list. B. State list. C. Concurrent list. D. Not a part of these three lists. And the correct answer for the fourth question will be not a part of these three lists. So residual power refers to the power to make laws on subjects which are not a part of these three lists that were being mentioned. Going ahead with question number 5. Who determines the salaries and allowances of MPs and ministers? A. The President. B. The Parliament. C. The Chairman of UPSC. D. The Finance Minister. And the correct answer for this question is the Parliament. So the Parliament determines the salaries and allowances of MPs and ministers. Question number 6. Who is empowered to promulgate an ordinance when the Parliament is not in session? A. The Vice President. B. The President. C. The Prime Minister. D. The Attorney General of India. And the correct answer for this question is B. The President. So, the President is empowered to promulgate an ordinance when the Parliament is not in session. Next question. Question number 7. Which of the following procedures authorizes the executive to draw funds from the consolidated fund until the budget is passed by the Parliament? A. Vote on account. B. Veto. C. Prorogation. D. Supplementary grants. And the correct answer for this question is A. So, vote on account authorizes the executive to draw funds from the consolidated fund until the budget is passed by the Parliament. Going ahead, question number 8. Who elects the members of the Rajya Sabha? A. The members of the Lok Sabha. B. The members of the Vidhan Sabha. C. The members of the Vidhan Parishad. D. The citizens of India. And the correct answer for this question is the members of the Vidhan Sabha elect the members of the Rajya Sabha. Question number 9. Complete the given analogy. Lok Sabha, Speaker, Rajya Sabha, dash. A. Vice President. B. Prime Minister. C. President. D. Chief Justice of India. And the correct answer for this question is Vice President. So Lok Sabha, Speaker, Rajya Sabha, Vice President. Going ahead, question number 10. Which statement does not apply to the subsidiary alliance? First, the kings virtually lost their powers. Second, it was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. Third, the kings had to maintain the British army at their cost. Fourth, they had a British resident in their court. And the options are A. Only one. B. Both third and fourth. C. Only second. D. Only fourth. The correct answer for this question will be only second. That is, it was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. The statement does not apply to the subsidiary allowance because it was by Lord Wellesley. I hope you remember this. Question number 11. The year in which the Congress was established is dash. A. 1885, B. 1856, C. 1898, D. 1886. And the correct answer for this answer is 1885. So, the Congress was established in 1885. Going ahead with question number 12. Which of the following is a method of the assertive nationalists? First, Swadeshi. Second, boycott. Third, passive resistance. Fourth, revivalism. And your options are A, 1, 2, and 3. B, only 4. C, only second and third. D, all of the above. And the correct answer for this question is all of these. So, Swadeshi, boycott, passive resistance, as well as revivalism, all of these methods were used by the assertive nationalists. Question number 13. Complete the given analogy. Simon Commission, Civil Disobedience Movement, Cripps Commission, dash. A. Non-cooperation movement. B. Anti-partition movement. C. Quit India movement. D. Khilafat movement. And the correct answer for this question will be C. Quit India movement. So the analogy will read Simon Commission, Civil Disobedience Movement, Cripps Mission, Quit India movement. Going ahead with question number 14. The Supreme Commander of the Indian National Army is dash. A. Subhash Chandra Bose, B. Ras Bihari Ghosh, C. Jawaharlal Nehru, D. Lord Weber. And the correct answer for this question is, you might have guessed it, Subhash Chandra Bose. Now, going ahead with question number 15. According to the Indian Independence Act 1947, which of the following are applicable to the princely states? First, they could remain independent. Second, they could join India. Third, all treaties with the British were terminated. Fourth, they could choose to be a part of Pakistan. And your options are A, all of the above, B, only third, C, only second and fourth, D, none of the above. And the correct answer is all of these. So, according to the Indian Independence Act 1947, all of these were applicable. That is, they could remain independent, the princely states, the princely states could remain independent, they could join India, all treaties with the British were terminated, they could also choose to be a part of Pakistan. Question number 16. Unity, faith, sacrifice was the motto of the forward block. Replace the underlined word to correct the statement. And the word underlined here is forward block. Okay, A, Indian National Congress. B, Indian National Army. C, East India Association. D, the Muslim League. So the correct answer for this question is Indian National Army. So unity, faith, sacrifice was the motto of the Indian National Army. Question number 17. Dash was denied pension under the doctrine of lapse. A. Zeenat Mahal. B. Bajirao II. C. Bahadur Shah Zafar. D. Nana Sahib. So question number 17. So the answer is Nana Sahib. Nana Sahib was denied pension under the doctrine of lapse. Question number 18. The General Service Enlistment Act implied that soldiers dash A. would not be given promotions, B. would have to travel overseas to fight, C. would be given less salaries, D. would not be given extra allowance. So the answer for this question is B. So the General Service Enlistment Act implied that soldiers would have to travel overseas to fight. Question number 19. Mahatma Gandhi signed a pact with Dash to end the civil disobedience movement. A. Lord Mountbatten. B. Lord Irwin. C. Lord Wavell. D. Stafford Cripps. And the correct answer for this question is B. So Mahatma Gandhi signed a pact with Lord Irwin. You know that is the Gandhi-Irwin Pact to end the civil disobedience movement. Question number 20. The nationalists felt Bengal was partitioned. A. To divide Hindus and Muslims. B. For effective administration. C. To stop the spread of Swadeshi. D. None of these reasons. So the nationalists felt Bengal was partitioned, was to be partitioned. And the correct answer is to divide Hindus and Muslims. So the nationalists felt Bengal was to be partitioned to divide Hindus and Muslims. Question number 21. When can the parliament not legislate on subjects included in the state list? A. When the state is ruled by a coalition. B. When the Lok Sabha passes a resolution by two-thirds majority. C. During the proclamation of an emergency. D. Both A and B. And the correct answer for this question is both A and B. Going to the next question, number 22. Which of these are not exclusive powers of the Lok Sabha? A. It can pass an ordinary bill. B. It can pass the no confidence motion. C. It can amend the constitution. D. Both A and C. And the correct answer is D. That is both A and C. Question number 23. Which of these are legislative powers of the Parliament? A. Preparing the budget. B. Making laws on subjects in the Union list. C. Approving ordinances. D. Both B and C. And the correct answer for this question will be D. Preparing the budget as well as making laws. On the subjects in the union list, both are the properties of or are the powers of the legislation for the parliament. Question number 24. From the given list, identify the aims of the Muslim League. A. To protect and advance the political rights of Muslims. B. To prevent hostilities between Muslims and other communities. C. Both A and B. D. To train and organize public opinion of the Muslims in the country. And the correct answer for this question is C. Both A and B. Okay, so both are the aims of the Muslim League. Question number 25. Identify the clauses of the Rolakt Act. A. Suspension of the habeas corpus writ. B. Restrictions on the movement of the people. C. Both A and B. D. Vernacular press must not publish anything against the British. And the correct answer is C. Both A and B. That is suspension of the habeas corpus writ and restrictions on the movement of the people. Question number 26. Choose the correct option to match the following. So you have two columns. Column 1 has A. Jyotiba Phule, B. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, C. Subhash Chandra Bose, and D. A.O.U. And in the column 2, you have first Indian National Congress, second Forward Bloc, third Brahmo Samaj, and fourth Satya Shodhak Samaj. And the options given are A. First, fourth, second, third. You can say A 4, B 3, C 2, and D 1. B A 1, 2, B 2, C 3, D 4, C A 2, B 1, C 4, D 3, D A 3, B 4, C 1, D 2. And the correct answer for this question is A. So A. Jyotiba Phule can be linked up with Satya Shodhak Samaj. Okay, you can just get it. I can go ahead instead. Now, you have to see this question number 27. You have to read the passage and answer the questions that follow. Okay, so I read the passage. On February 4, 1992, a large group of nationalist volunteers had gathered on the streets of a small obscure hamlet. More than a year had passed since Mahatma Gandhi had launched the movement with the aim of attaining Purna Swaraj, that is, full independence. The volunteers marched through the streets shouting slogans of Gandhi and the Khilafat. Soon they walked into the police. Sticks and stones were thrown from one end in return for bullets from the other. As the crowd grew larger and fiercer, the cops retreated inside the police station. The protesters doused the building in kerosene and set it on fire. 23 policemen perished. A total of 228 people were brought to trial in the incident, out of which 19 were sentenced to death. This extract, this passage has been taken from the Indian Express. And we start with the questions based on this. Question number 27, sub question A. Where did this incident take place? A. Lahore. B. Chauri Chaura. C. Dandi. D. Awadh. The correct answer is B. Chauri Chaura. This incident took place in Chauri Chaura. Question number 27B. Which movement did Gandhiji withdraw because of this incident? A. Non-cooperation movement. B. Civil disobedience movement. C. Quit India movement. D. Anti-partition movement. And the correct answer for this question is non-cooperation movement. So Gandhiji had withdrawn non-cooperation movement due to this. Now coming ahead to question number 27C. Identify any two impacts of the movement that was suspended due to this event. A. Instilled confidence in the people. B. Promoted social reforms. C. Both A and B. D. Led to the first roundtable conference. And the correct answer for this question is both A and B. Now, please see this picture on the screen because the next questions are based on this particular picture that appears on the screen now. We go ahead. Question number 28A. Identify the man with Mahatma Gandhi. A. Lord Mountbatten. B. Lord Curzon. C. Lord Wavell. And D. Lord Dalhousie. संदीप, yes, बच्चा आपको क्या respond करूं मैं civics का problems. We had already solved many MCQs on civics, and today we have a marathon literally in a real sense because back to back we shall be solving many more papers. So please stay hooked on, and whichever papers that you have missed, okay, please go on the playlist of our channel so that you can get more practice even on civics, okay? So the man with Mahatma Gandhi was Lord Mountbatten in the picture. Question number 28B. He was deputed to India for the following reason. A. To implement Lord Wavell Plan. B. For effective administration. C. For peaceful transfer of the power. D. To delay the partition of India. And the correct answer is C. Mountbatten was deputed to India for the reason that is for peaceful transfer of power. Question number 28C. Okay, I have a viewer here, Varsha Prasad, asking, Madam, itne raat ko session बच्चा इतने रात को आप वेब सीरीज देख सकते हो, मूवीज देख सकते हो, तो पढ़ाई के लिए तो थोड़ा वक्त निकाल ही सकते हो, है ना? So 28C, identify from the list two proposals of the plan formulated by him. A. The country would be divided into two dominions. B. Formation of a constituent assembly. C. Setting up of a boundary commission. D. Both A and C. Thank you, Arushi, for being so proactive. And the correct answer for both A and C. So we have finished with the fifth paper, okay? And we have 5 more papers to go. So again, within 5 minutes, we are getting back 5 to 10 minutes because we need some buffer time, to load up the next PPT also. Okay? So 5 or 10 minutes ka break max. Please hang on and we shall start up with the sixth practice paper on history and civics for 10th standard ICSE. Okay?